Hello and welcome to the Horrible Podcast. I did it! 'Cause
Yay!
we are horrible people. I'm Ashley.
And my name is Jacob.
And I can touch him. I'm touching his nose.
This is the third occurrence we've been in the studio together.
Touch it. Well, okay, are we counting the spectacular? Because we did that one in one sitting.
That was two sittings. We did.
No.
It was one day and then we came back the next day because you ran out of time. And
yeah.
the other one didn't publish yet, so.
That's true. Whose fault is that?
Mine. I've been busy. I've been busy, guys.
That's fair. No, you're fine.
We've been very busy. Lots of good news, lots of bad news, lots of things going on.
Do you want to talk about your thing first, or should I talk about my thing first?
My thing. Okay, so my thing was to go to a soup kitchen.
Or something of the like.
Or something of the like. I have not completed it.
Tisk. I gave you 3. Actually, at this point, I gave you 4 weeks.
She's staring into my soul, everyone. I do not like this. This feels very awkward and off-putting, and I don't know if I'll survive this encounter. I'm begging for mercy right now.
Why you not do?
I did not do because the 1 or 2 that I did look into doing, they said they wanted like a weekly commitment thing. If I was going to be there, they wanted me, and they also preferred to have me with a small group.
Okay.
So it was one of those things where I couldn't come in willy-nilly.
Okay.
I really wanted to, and I still am looking at other options. But in the meantime, ironically, my fraternity is looking at committing to a group thing a couple weeks in a row.
Ooh,
doing that. So
that's a good...
that will not complete. I'm not counting that as completing my task at all.
I would count that.
But I'm still gonna do it anyway. I'm taking the loss on it, but then doing it with the fraternity if ever I can.
All right.
So I know it's not exactly what it was, so I'm still counting that as a failure.
I wouldn't. I would count that if you actually go through with it.
Okay. Because I will. I am definitely gonna go through with it.
A turned-in late assignment.
I get 80%.
Yeah.
And that's if I get an A originally on it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You still have to do it.
I do. You're correct. So that's in the works. So later on this month, we're going to start committing to that, and we'll be doing that every single time.
Okay.
So that's my thing.
That's
cool. Did I have another thing that you came
You had to talk to someone.
Talk to someone. Just someone. Oh, yeah, about something going on.
Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't do that.
I completely slipped my mind because I was busy training for a new job. So, had no time to really
So disappointed in you.
I'm sorry. I know. I deserve it.
All right. Well, all right. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
That just means it compounds.
It compounds.
It compounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right.
Wait, just so the listeners know, what do you mean by compound?
Means you will get another task on top of these tasks. You still have to complete all of the tasks.
Of course.
Okay.
That makes sense. I'm totally okay with that.
All right.
What about you?
So my task was to make a routine. That is the word.
I would have accepted routine or itinerary for the win. Either one.
Word came out of my mouth, guys. It happened.
There it goes. Brain is working partially today.
My brain hasn't worked in years. We all know that.
Years?
Years. Since before high school, Hanson.
So a decade at this point.
Over a decade at this point.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot about that. You were,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Long time. Long time. But the word came out.
The word came out. It happened. It's fine.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
House is on fire.
The house is on fire. The dog is raising a cup of coffee.
It's fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. It's fine.
It's what we do.
Anyway, that was my task. I technically did that.
You made the itinerary, the routine, and you sent it to me.
And I followed it in the morning on the days I had off. Okay. And I followed it every night. On the days I worked, the morning routine didn't exactly always happen.
Ashley, why did it not happen?
Because I'm lazy and I didn't get up in time.
you make it in time to work?
Yes. That was...
Okay, so you didn't fail at being an adult entirely.
No, I just didn't do the routine. I got up and I went to work. I just didn't do the routine I was supposed to.
Oh, did you do all the things in the routine?
No.
Oh boy.
On the mornings I went to work, I did not.
How early in the morning do you go to work?
The earliest is 10 a.m., which I'm a lazy person, all right? I am lazy.
That is... See, I would... If it were, like, 7, 8, maybe even 8:30, I would have been like, okay, fair enough. You're not used to waking up. How late did you stay up, though? Because honestly...
I try to go to bed by midnight if I work the next
Because
day.
Honestly, you had less of a distraction last week, too, which meant you could have gone to bed earlier.
We will talk about that in the good part of the week, actually.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that.
Oh boy.
No,
You were not supposed to do anything.
No. Good part of the week.
Okay.
Good part of the week.
How was it good? It was a bad part of the week for you.
No. When I went back. On the night I went back.
Gotcha.
It was, apparently, some people found my reaction annoying, some people found my reaction adorable. Figure that one out.
Oh. Was it yelling and screaming?
No, well...
Yeah, it's you.
I mean,
you're loud in general.
Yeah, no, I was loud, but that's because I'm a loud person. It wasn't like
it was like
I'm angry. I'm back again. It was even. I will show you the exact motions that happened with the squealy voice.
Do you also want to describe those actions, or do you want me to give the commentary to our audience?
You can give the commentary.
Okay.
I'll show you exactly what happened as the load screen was happening, and you can tell them. We'll do that in the good part. Okay.
So you did not always complete it, but you had a list, and you did it on the days you did not work.
And I always did the nighttime.
Did you ever make a plan halfway through and be like, you know, I've gone to work a couple times this week, and I've never followed it. Maybe I should do something in preparation for that?
I tried so hard.
It's okay.
I'm real bad at getting out of bed, guys.
Apparently.
I made an effort, and I failed miserably.
You see, my bed is like right next to my computer, so it's really easy for me just to stay in my room all day long. Your bedroom is close to your computer, but it's not in the same room. So you think you'd want to go and do YouTubes or something, or game. Oh yeah, phone. Well, game.
Phone. I mean,
to physically play Warframe.
I do that at night.
You physically have to. Oh, you don't do it in the morning?
If I don't work, or if I work, I don't usually do it in the morning, because then I will play Warframe
and then
instead of going to work.
You get too distracted.
No, there was one day where I had like a later shift.
Yeah.
So I started playing Warframe in the morning, and I had to have my friend convince me not to call into work to continue to play Warframe.
Wait, was this a friend coworker too, or just a friend?
No, just a friend. Okay. They're a very good friend.
Okay.
But just a friend.
That they're a good friend if they were convincing you out of it.
Yeah, no, it was...
Considering you need money.
I need money, guys.
And stuff.
Actually, I'm hoping, because hours have been good lately, so I'm kind of hoping my next paycheck is actually pretty decent.
I mean, that's always the goal for everyone, right? I always hope everyone's paycheck is more than they expect.
Right?
And more than they need. Because, let's be honest, people need to be in a good place.
Yeah.
And being in a good place financially helps with that.
It really does.
It also means you could also spend it in bad ways, just as many as good ways. But still, it's a good feeling. So
what you're saying is I shouldn't spend my entire paycheck at Goodwill.
I mean, here's the thing. There's a difference between spending it at Goodwill for your business.
Oh no!
And then spending it at Goodwill for you.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. And right now the business account is down because I need to sell things to get back up, which is why I'm not paying myself every time I sell right now for the next approximately another end of February. I'll start paying myself again. But I'm just gonna show you something real quick. I apologize for the clicky clacks that are about to happen.
Clicky clack. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Oh, that's the bank you use.
It's really nice. I like it.
I've never used it, but
okay, so personal checking account, eBay checking account. These are two separate bank accounts.
Obviously.
Actually, I have more in there than I thought I did.
Huh.
But in this one, not in this one. That's about.
Is there a something that you gotta like with eBay? Is there like fees and stuff you have to pay, or with
it
the
depends.
business account?
It depends.
Or does it depend purely on the volume of what you sell?
So this is technically a private checking account because I don't have an LLC.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything that way wise.
Right.
eBay itself, you get so many free listings a month, and then it's like a percentage of what you sell gets taken out of it after
How many
that.
listings do you have? Because I think it's like 100 listings.
It's 100 listings like a month. So I am at a point where I'm just not fast enough, so most of my listings are free. I need to get faster.
But that's also good if the listings are free.
Yeah, but I also need to be listing more.
Yeah, to make more money.
Right. Like,
Gotcha.
the shelf with the envelopes.
I see the shelves.
The shelf without the envelopes are the shit I have to list.
That's a lot of board games and stuff.
The problem with the board games is I have to find packaging that it fits. That's not necessarily a fast listing thing. It's I have to find packaging for it.
True. Have you ever thought of... We'll talk later about that, actually.
Yeah.
We'll go to the details, but I do some eBay sale stuff. I'm great with... I just do usually video games and Blu-rays and DVDs and that such. So it's easy. Everything's like in the envelopes, the one size fits all. With the boards, though, and the board games and stuff, you could maybe consider just going to the post office day of after you sell and be like, I need a box for this.
If you do flat rate, you can, but then it has to fit in one of the flat rate boxes, and you have to pay flat rate.
Yeah.
Whereas if I can get it first class, it's a lot cheaper.
Do you have them pay shipping, or do you pay shipping?
They pay shipping.
Okay.
But
it automatically it just
I mean, no, I can choose the shipping type as well. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But that's eBay.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. Self-promotion in the podcast.
Woo! Check out we could link my eBay.
We could if you wanted to.
I feel like
we will definitely link the eBay down below, everyone, in the description.
I hadn't made that decision yet. I guess Hanson has made this decision for me. I'm suddenly super self-conscious. But
We're going to do it, though. I mean, what can it hurt? You get people that look at your stuff, that generates views, and then if they want something, you have good stuff. Like, you tried to sell me really decent shoes. They just didn't fit my feet.
Yeah. Like, everything I show you for a reason, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's the, like, cream of the crop and the stuff you'll like.
There is... Do you still have the board game? The one that you showed us
I do. I do have that.
She has a Friends the TV show.
I don't have it listed right now because I don't have packaging for it.
Work on that.
Yeah, I am.
We have Friends the TV show trivia. Remember the game that they made in that one episode? When Joey and Chandler won the apartment.
Lost the girls their apartment. It's literally what it's called.
Yeah, that's the game. It's literally the same game.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's for the die-hard Friends fan. Boy or girl, anyone can play. How many people do you need? Like 4 at least, minimum,
I think 4.
4,
2 or 4. One of the two. It's either 4 or 2.
It looks super cool, and if I actually could see myself playing it with enough Friends fans, I would totally have gotten it.
In a frat, just make your frat boys play with you.
I can't make the frat boys play with me. Also, phrasing.
Frat.
No. What you just said.
Make the frat boys play with you? Oh, I see now.
Yeah, phrasing.
Oh, that kicked in.
Sorry, that's an Archer callback.
That's great. Oh, man.
Phrasing.
Yeah, alright. So, fuck up of the week?
It's the fuck up of the week.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
So, how'd you fuck up this week?
You fuck up this week.
Oh, I see. I have to go first.
Yeah. I went first for my things. It makes sense, right? Back and forth, back and forth.
I had a mental breakdown at work.
Oh, no.
So I got into a fight with somebody not at work. And I'm not gonna name names and I'm not gonna go into details. I'll tell you details later if you really want to know. But this friend was not mentally stable at the time we got into the fight, and I thought their physical well-being was in danger. And the next day before I went to work, I tried to contact them to both apologize and offer to help them find help, and they didn't respond.
Uh-oh.
And that made me panic, and he responded about 5 minutes after I got home from work. And I cried a lot that day at work. And honestly, a lot of it was just I am a paranoid person. And my brain jumps to the worst case scenario. Which is why I'm calling it my fuck up. Because, a day is not the end of the world. If it would have gotten to the end of the day and he still wouldn't have messaged me back,
it would have been real bad.
It would have been, but I'm also not going to be able to do anything about it at work. So worrying about it while I'm at work is not exactly the greatest idea for either my work environment or my mental health.
There's this professional ad thing that people like go through. It's kind of an unspoken rule, but you leave your emotional shit at the door when you go to work. Yeah. I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But that's like what a lot of places and employers preach.
So I agree with you to an extent.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's
special circumstances where you just can't, but like, and especially because it's with a coworker kind of a thing.
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
It's an old high school friend. I'll tell you more details later.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't think they'd want me spreading that shit all around the internet.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
No.
Sorry, guys. We love you,
but no.
But you're not in our personal lives. 100%.
Right, and this person isn't here to defend themselves, and they're not here to explain themselves, and I'm not gonna do that.
There's multiple parties involved, just stay silent.
Right. But it led to me freaking out at work. And the other thing about my job is there's a lot of times where you're sitting there with nothing to do for an hour, just literally staring at a wall. And that's when my mind spirals. And it was a slow day, so there was a lot of that, and my mind spiraled. It depends on the day. Like, during the weekend, you never stop moving. But, like, on a Monday, on late shift at 6 o'clock at night, there's a lot less people in Costco.
There's a lot less people in Costco.
And your mind spirals, it turns out. But yeah, no, that's my fuck up. What you got?
Well, my fuck up. It's not really. It goes kind of to what you were saying too a little bit, where it's more like an emotional kind of thing.
Okay.
I came to the realization very recently. I don't know if it's necessarily just this last week, but like we didn't also record last week either,
right?
Because we dropped the ball on that,
right?
You with your stuff going on.
Combined fuck up. We forgot to record.
Yeah, which is okay.
I may or may not have forgotten to edit completely.
Which is okay.
God.
It will be posted. Everything will be posted up to date by the time this goes live.
Yeah.
So that's that. But I kind of came to the realization it was even like during like a family fun night thing where with everything going on and just I kind of disassociated from a lot of things I used to be passionate of.
I'm so proud of you right now.
What?
I'm very proud of you right now.
Why?
Because I noticed this a while ago, but I felt like if I would bring it up, you'd be like, no!
I really did, and it became to the point where I was looking at like old Facebook memories of things that Jude and I would do all the time, and I was thinking to myself, when the hell have I ever been like passionate about doing this kind of stuff recently? And I really haven't. And it was like dealing with the stress of a lot of stuff going on. Everything is in a better position nowadays, but I'm just so much worried more about everything else going on.
But you were in a state of worry for so long that I feel like it is very hard to shake that off, even though you are in a much more stable place.
I am now, but it's also a very scary place with now having to find a new place to rent and move and not even knowing if it's going to work out. And just the feeling of, for a long time, all last summer, I worked 7 days a week, people.
Yeah.
Just trying to get out of this big, huge hole. Mostly I put myself in because of decisions in the past that weren't necessarily healthy.
We're not going into those.
They weren't healthy and they weren't explicitly made by me. It was more of just the situation kind of compounded it on me. Yeah. To a sense of point. But I disassociated from a lot of people.
But whatever.
I disassociated from a lot of stuff, and whether I liked it or not, that's my position. And I think I came to the realization that for at least the last like kind of month or so, I've been dealing with off and on kind of depression. Wow!
I thought the noise was down. I'm sorry.
See, I
apologize.
I at least muted my phone before we started this.
I thought my phone was muted. It turns out it was not.
That's a fuck up of the podcast, if I'd have to say
so. It's the fuck up of the podcast. It's
jeez. But so I've been dealing with bouts of on again, off again, kind of disassociating and kind of depression a little bit. And it's not really a per se fuck up. It's more of like realizing after the fact of, oh shit, I never wanted to be in this situation. I never wanted to like be dealing with this, and just realizing that. So that's my thing. Since I've admitted that to myself mostly, I've been feeling a little bit better. The struggle is still a struggle, obviously. You don't get out of it, but I've just tried to take every day as best as I can. There's still a lot of times where, like, even for my jobs over summer where I felt like I wasn't doing anything. I could never do fun things. Oh, you play that game.
It's very
Hooked.
addicting.
Hooked.
It's very addicting.
It is. That's why it's an addicting game.
May I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Make sure you make time for the stuff you are passionate for. Because obviously money is a thing that is needed and is a necessary evil.
It is very much a thing, and I wish it was not.
Right.
But at the same time, I get it.
Right. But at the same time, you gotta do stuff for yourself too, or the money's not worth it.
Yeah. And I've been trying to do more stuff.
Just like once a week, be like, I'm gonna do this for a few hours today.
Yeah. I guess it's just taking a break from reality.
Yeah.
Even just for a little bit, whether it's half an hour or even like an hour, just doing something that's kind of more of like a guilty pleasure that I haven't done in a while. Like, like a good thing.
Yeah.
Something. So I've been trying to do that a little bit more. There's still times though where like I literally don't have any time to do anything. Like I work, I come home, I should be doing like cleaning or laundry or something or dishes, and I just feel tired. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. But
yeah.
So that was I
feel like that'll calm down once you're like
once there's the move and everything else that's yet to come this summer. I feel like everything's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel like
I will say
it's the last part of the bad times, and we're gonna start hitting the good times really soon.
But the bad times are the times you need to take the most time for yourself.
Yeah, and I have not been doing that.
I mean, I had issues with that when Mom was sick, where I was just like,
I know, and I saw that too.
I was just like, I need to be helping her, and finally, my dad literally stopped me and went, "Look, I appreciate what you're doing. You're also breaking down.
You're a person, and you need to do stuff for yourself."
Well, and it wasn't even that. It was so my chronic pain started becoming a real problem approximately the middle of my mom's sickness. Like, it was there before she got sick, but I think the added stress kind of
tipped it over. And so I was trying to learn how to deal with that, and I was trying to help with Mom, and it was one of those things where it was just like, you need to assess what you need. Like, your house in order.
Right. Obviously, I still need your help. Obviously, like, this is a thing that needs to be dealt with, but you also can't... If you end up breaking down in the middle of this, I am shorthanded. And he basically spun the conversation I had with him earlier on me because, I'm trying to decide how much is oversharing. Hold on.
It's a tough balance, honestly.
It really is.
Like, I think I did share a lot. This is a very real podcast.
It is. I'm trying just because this story involves other people. I'm trying to decide how much is too much. If it was just me, I'd be like, yeah, this.
And that's kind of why I was able to share. Yeah,
right.
This is realistic, guys. So the biggest thing, long story short, of what I've learned through this entire thing with this fuck up has been take time for yourself.
Yeah.
And be honest with yourself.
It is important.
And take breaks. I'm going to quote Jacksepticeye, a positive mental attitude makes a world of difference. Even when you can't be, you need to take time for self-care. You need time for, talk to someone. Someone will help you. They can understand, even if it's just to understand, just to vent to. It can make all the world a difference. And it's a very scary thing to deal with if you're just all alone. So I hope everyone has someone that they can trust to go to, even just to vent if you need that, or maybe someone that can help. Because you got to take care of yourself.
I will say I have never met anybody who is 100% alone. I have met people who don't realize who is on their side.
Right.
But you have someone.
don't
find them.
If you feel like you're alone, reach out. You'd be surprised of who actually is there.
Yeah.
More of the story. So that's my fuck up. Long story short.
We're very similar this week.
Yeah, we are.
I would argue that mine is slightly more of a fuck up because it came from me jumping immediately to panic, whereas yours did not.
Mine also, I don't know, because mine was like long term. I just like either was in denial or just didn't see it right away, and then I finally had to come to grips with it. So,
yeah.
Ooh, which one is rough at that point?
Ooh.
Or do we call it a draw and both do something, a punishment?
Each of us gives the other one a punishment next week.
Yeah.
I can agree to that.
Okay.
I can agree to that.
They're both very, but we both learned from this too.
Yeah.
That's, I think, really important that we both fucked up.
I have a logistics question.
Logistics. Oh boy.
What is the likelihood you will have access to a cat or a dog?
Very little. Very, very little. Unless I go to the Humane Society, but I'm not doing anything there.
No, not this.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Oh, is it the lick a cat thing? I don't have access to any cats or dogs.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Otherwise, I totally would be game.
That's why I also don't.
I'm friends with a lot of people in...
Living dog.
I'm friends with people that, like, they're just straight out of college. They're trying to put their lives together and they're renting. Like, they're not in a position where they even have a pet.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's the age group I'm with.
Grafton and like Cooper?
Oh boy.
It's an option?
If it lasts longer than a week, I will definitely take you up on that because of the fact that I don't know the next time I'm going to be here, but it has to be sometime this month because of, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to extend that,
here's what I'm gonna probably do. Next time you fuck up in an area where I know you're gonna come back soon, that's gonna be your punishment.
Okay. Wait, do we both do like the same punishment on the side? Like we all have the same exact punishment because it's the same week.
Who does the deciding of the punishment?
I think we come up with the best answer and we both do it.
All right. We'll have Discord conversations.
We'll have to brainstorm this for a while.
Yeah.
Good thing we have a week to come up with it.
Good thing.
So it's something that we can both each do separately, and then we both post it on the Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. I am down.
Oh, yeah, so how did your punishment go? Because you just
which
did it.
one?
The Warframe one.
Warframe one? Okay, I did it.
You did it.
No Warframe for a week. Whilst talking to people basically every night that were playing Warframe. That wasn't torturous at all. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Best part of this.
Was that the best punishment so far?
Oh, God. You really do know how to torture me, don't you?
And that's just the beginning. We're just getting started with this. This is only that was episode 12.
You cannot repeat, though, at least for another year.
Yeah.
So I have at least a year of Warframe before you could be like, no Warframe for a week.
That also means I have 52 weeks of 52 other worst possible punishments for you. If you lose every single week. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
I feel like once Animal Crossing comes out, you're gonna repeat this, but with Animal Crossing.
Oh, there's a lot of games I know you have on the Switch too.
I mean, Switch I can do a week without.
And PC.
At least until Animal Crossing.
You know the next one is gonna be right.
Oh dear. What?
I'm not gonna tell you.
No.
I'll leave you in suspense.
No. Why?
It's what you think it is.
All right, we gotta agree on one for both of us, though.
Yes, we do. No Warframe for a whole week for both of us because I haven't done it yet.
No,
I haven't done it yet.
No. I just did that, Hanson.
How was your reaction?
Okay. So, this is the good part of the week.
Good part of the week.
Good part of the week.
Did it make it that much better?
Oh my God. Okay. So my friends were just laughing at me because as the load screen happened, as it was updating, I was just like...
She's hopping up and down in her seat, everyone. She's hopping up and down in her seat.
It was literally that.
Oh my God.
I turned into a 5-year-old.
Ashley, I've said this many times. You have the mindset of a child and it's adorable.
Yeah, this is an adult podcast. Do you know what I'm doing with my orbiter right now?
What?
I'm turning it into a giant pink flying pussy.
Oh dear God. Oh dear.
After the podcast, I will show you. It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay. You should send a screenshot to like the Instagram page or something.
We can insert it into the video.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, that means I have to find this in the video. I'll put it at the very end. I'll put it at the end of the video, because then I don't have to
leave a link,
find...
or we'll just put it in at the end. We'll put
I'll
it
just put it
somewhere
at the end of the video.
Yeah.
I'll just be like the last, 2 or 3 minutes of the
30
video.
minutes in.
Oh, perfect. I'll put it in at 30 minutes in, 'cause it's about where we are. Perfect. All right.
And I can leave a link to that specific part for those of you that want to see.
Yeah, you can timestamp
Ashley's
it.
pussy.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
It's so good. I love. The only thing is I'm using the prismatic one, so it's slightly too shiny. I want a matte version of this skin.
Oh boy. Can't believe we're talking.
Because I got the Valentine's Day palette.
Oh yeah.
Because it's only a plat.
Pinks, yeah.
So it's all the pinks, and there's a lot of fleshy tones in there.
Oh.
So I could adjust, and I can.
You're excited. You're really excited about this.
It's a work of art.
Oh my god. I will be the judge of that later.
It's a work of art. I've also updated my Wukong now that I have a palette of pink.
Yeah, you did very well. I actually took a day and I looked at your
Did you see my Equinox?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh no, you did it while I was still off. I recolored her after I got on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
this is now the official secondhand Warframe podcast, everyone.
Welcome to Fashion Frame, a podcast about fashion frame.
That.
That's an actual community online.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It's people who fashionized Warframe because it's very easy to do that.
It's very easy.
So easy.
It's very easy and it's very customizable.
And you can I don't know if you have messed around with Captura mode. But it makes it very easy to take screenshots.
Yeah, a little bit. I have messed around with that. It's fun. So, good thing of the week is being able to play Warframe again?
Yeah, being able to play Warframe again. And that reaction.
Was it so much worth it, though? The build-up of not playing Warframe and then being able to?
So good. It was just, I was home again. And I came in while the guys that are there that are, oh god, what are they called? The buddies of Stalker buddies, are going on. The thing that only happens once a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that, one of them was dead by the time I got back, which was unfortunate.
Oh, no.
I think my friend got me some of their mods, though. I gotta do that trade, but, other than that, I came back in the middle of that.
I'm just proud that you actually love Warframe, because I wasn't the first one, but I am one of the ones that pushed you.
I think I'm further than you, because I'm done with all of the story stuff that's out.
I think you are now. You're more addicted than I am to Warframe.
We gotta get you through the story.
I'm almost done with the story.
All right. Do you have the paracesis?
I think I do, but I
okay, so we just gotta go smash.
I'm here. I'm not in my own house.
That's fair. If you have your paracesis, which is the big sword, we just gotta go smash a ruby, and you're caught up.
Yay!
And really, all you have is cutscene then.
Yeah.
So it's there's not even any.
It's always constantly being updated. There's always
we have to do a anomaly to get you there, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is gonna be hard.
So besides Warframe,
my rail
any other good things of the week? Besides Warframe.
I joined a gym. I'm actually super proud of it. I joined a gym. I've only gone once.
I was at the YMCA.
Yeah, I've only gone once. I was gonna go this morning, and I didn't sleep last night, so I didn't. I didn't mean to not sleep. Occasionally, I just don't sleep. I laid in bed, and I didn't fall asleep. And I'm sorry. Wow. It's a problem. It doesn't happen very often, but just every once in a while, I just don't sleep.
Oh, do you still do the meditative thing every night?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Is that helping a little bit, or not really? Or a little progress?
I still feel like I'm lying to myself.
You're not lying to yourself, though.
I'm sitting here, I know that.
You're not lying to yourself.
But when I'm alone...
You need Jacob's voice in your head at the same time, egging you on, saying, this is good.
No, I already have too many voices in my head of people. No more voices.
Multiple personality disorder.
No, that's not what it is. I was in Scouts for a very long time.
Yeah.
And the two people... Specifically, I was in Venture Scouts for a pretty long time. Girl Scouts sucks. I'm just gonna say, Girl Scouts is an awful system. Maybe that'll be one of my rants. I'm thinking about.
I was just thinking the same thing.
That might be one of my rants.
About that.
That might get people too upset though, because that's like an actual.
Who cares? I mean, honestly, do you really care? No.
I'm gonna start with the failed pedagogy of Hogwarts.
Sure,
that's gonna be the first one.
That is the first one.
But maybe the second. I think
you can just rant about things.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just start
Ashley's
in March.
Rants.
I'm gonna start in March, and do a rant a month. That seems legit.
Good.
But anyway, where was I? Scouts, great. The two people that were like our leaders taught me a lot, not only skill-wise, but like life-wise. And there was a couple of rules that they just kind of hammered home. And even when I go camping now and I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to pee, there's a voice in the back of my head, which is one of them, which is saying, "Why are you going alone? Don't do that."
Oh,
and
boy.
That's not how it's phrased. But it's his voice saying the thing he always said.
What did he always say?
It was like this buddy system, stupid stuff like that.
Stick with your buddy.
Yeah, it was stuff like that. He was great. He was a wonderful person. Him and the other one, I don't want to say their names because both of them are kind of leery about the internet. They're older.
Also podcast and internet.
One of them literally doesn't have a microwave in their house.
Oh.
And a wood-burning stove to heat it, and it's,
That's cool. That's cool.
Like, oh no, it's awesome, and he's got, like, a lot of land, and a lot of times he just, like, cuts the dead trees down, and that's his wood for the year. Like, he's great. I love him. He's very rustic, and he wears a kilt, and he's amazing.
You had me at kilt.
Yeah, if you live in Wisconsin, BSA area, I have a feeling you know who I'm talking about. That's too much information.
Yeah.
No, the kilt's not what I was gonna say is.
Don't overshare, Ashley.
Not oversharing. I'm being good about it. I'm getting better.
Which is the whole point of this podcast, is getting better.
I am becoming a better person. Do-do-do-do-do. I have many songs.
Oh, I've realized that once you started singing the Fuck Up of the Week song. Once you started singing that, I'm like,
in
oh,
my head,
oh
and
boy.
then they spew out my mouth. And then it happens.
That's how it works. That's usually how people
Oh my
talk.
god, after like a year, we might be able to make an album of all of my weird-ass, like, tiny songs.
Let's do it.
Like, we could just, like, once a year, we could have a video of the new song.
We'll just have a soundboard, and we'll just cue the automatic playing of the song.
Do you know how expensive soundboards are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to EDM music. Of course I know how
expensive
they are.
Okay.
Yeah. I do
as
know
long
that.
as you know.
I do know that. There's a lot of equipment that goes into the professional podcasting. We are leagues away from that. But, the little thing here and there, like, maybe eventually when we get your camera going, maybe we can do videos.
That means I'm gonna have to shave every week.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. I don't have to shave every week.
Why is he allowed to have a beard, but I'm not allowed to have a beard?
I mean, can you grow a beard with working for Costco?
Please see.
I see. But, like, can you grow a beard like this?
I mean, probably not, because I am still female. I just have hormone issues.
Yep, that
also,
happens.
you can. They have net beards.
Net beards?
Beard.
Net beards. You said net beards.
They have net beards. It's beards that play basketball, and they go swoosh.
Net beards. See, I thought, like those, like, the net, like...
Yeah, no, it's a hairnet for your beard.
Okay. See, I wasn't thinking hairnet because you said net beards. I thought, like, it's a net you put on your face and then there's a beard attached to it, like a Santa beard or something.
Oh, so it's like reverse what they have to use.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, no, they have basically it's a hairnet for your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty.
I would definitely have to wear that if I worked in food service again.
Don't do it.
I'm not working in food
It's
service
not
again.
worth it.
I'm done with that.
I'm trying to get myself
my
a desk job. I have to make a resume again because
I can help with that.
I just gotta plug stuff into it.
No, but I can help with the formatting part of it.
Yeah.
So it looks nice.
All right.
Pretty
I
good
just need to do
So my good part of the week.
Yeah.
Get to that.
Yeah, we should do that.
So,
Seeing as we're 39 minutes in.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, it is.
Random tangents, people. You have been forewarned. Don't keep coming back if you don't expect it.
Tangents.
Yeah.
Tangents.
So my good news
You've
of the
never
week.
seen the dances that go with the song.
No, you've never done dances.
I have done dances every single time.
Not here. Not when I've been here.
Well, maybe not.
Because you're sitting down next to me, across from me, and you're looking into my eyes.
Looking deep into your soul.
I have one.
No, other people ate it a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't have a soul, guys.
No, it's fine.
I do not have a soul. It's okay.
It's okay. It's fine. We like him anyway.
Everything's fine.
What's the best part of your week?
No, okay, so it's kind of a good and bad thing. It's good, but it was a lot of hard work to do it.
Okay.
I got a job as a lifeguard at the YMCA.
Yay!
The negative part of that was it was a crash course, so it wasn't even like the full-on course. It was everything literally just the bare minimum just to get into the program.
Yeah.
Because they have classes on the weekends. I cannot do the weekends because of my other job. Mm-hmm. So they said, oh, hey, come in Monday. Oh, hey, come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll start you on Friday right away. And it was literally every single day for the whole amount of the day.
And you did just the lifeguard training and certification.
Yeah, and so it was literally like I go in, they do like pool stuff, then they do classroom stuff. It's just me and one of the person that's the lifeguard trainers. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I got home. And then I had to do hours and hours worth of online because it was blended learning. Mm-hmm. So I had to do the online portion with all the videos. Same exact videos I saw in the class training part of it too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but I did it all. I got certified, so I can do CPR, AED, all that stuff.
Cool.
Which is, yeah, it is what it is. I hope I never have to use it.
Ideally, but you know, you're a lifeguard, so you're probably going to at some point.
Well, I hope not. Because the goal of lifeguarding is to prevent.
Right, but
not to.
I understand that. I understand that. However,
if I need to,
shit happens.
Yeah. Well, I'm only lifeguarding from like noon to 4 every day. So
yeah, but that means you have the real little before school kids.
Actually, not really.
Huh.
There aren't very many because it's like there's multiple locations in Green Bay.
And that one's not the...
We're at the downtown one, and the only parking in downtown is at the paid parking structure for the city.
So a lot of the parents take their kids to...
Other ones.
Yeah,
and there's also no water slide at my location.
Aww.
There's a kiddie pool, though, and they do swim lessons.
They technically have a water slide at mine. It's never on.
They do have that one. And they probably don't have that one because they don't have...
The lifeguards.
Because you literally need 3 lifeguards then.
Yeah,
because you need one for the pool and then 2 on the slide.
Yeah, well... I think you need 4 because the way that the pool is set up at this Y is they need 1 for the main pool, 1 for the lanes, and 2 for the slide.
The lanes is good enough for the main pool area too. And then they have the one stand between by that at the end of the slide
to tell them to
that helps them, but they can also look behind them at the kiddie area too. And then they have the one on top.
All right.
Yeah, they only have the slide open on like Fridays I think though. Last time I checked, it's not used very often.
That's why my dad's gonna take West Bend one, unless she gets into the swim lessons that he is hopefully has her signed up. She's on the waiting list, but she's the first one on the waiting list, and they were talking to the instructor. He was talking to the instructor, and they said that I used her name.
I didn't hear that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I said the littlest one.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my good thing of the week. It's supplemental income at this point because it's not the main job, but it still pays. So it's better than nothing.
That's good.
Fun. I was sore for like a whole week and I had no time and no sleep. I need to catch back up on sleep too.
Sleep is important.
It is. It really, really is.
Don't die of lack of sleep. It sucks.
I may already because I'm so much behind on sleep. I'm like 5 years behind on sleep probably right now. At this
Welcome to my life.
You do by choice, though, mostly, because you want a game late in the night and you get up. Oh, you get up late, which is half the battle. Because you're, like, at least trying to preemptively not die of lack of sleep.
It's a balance.
But the problem is then when you got to adult earlier on, it's hard.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, so in the summer when I do Maxwell Straight days, I just don't sleep the night before, and I go to bed at, like, 10 p.m. that night. Because I have to be up at 6 a.m., and it's just easier to not. Healthy habits, guys. Totally 100% healthy. It's fine.
No, it's
I'm a healthy person. I'm a healthy person.
Who are you trying to convince me or you?
It's a healthy habit.
Who are you trying to convince, Ashley?
You.
You're not trying to convince me. You're trying to convince the audience.
No, I'm trying to convince you.
Every argument or every discourse is trying to convince the listener.
Trying to convince you.
Not the opponent.
You.
I'm setting my ways. You know, actually, I'm not set my ways. Having fun? She's poking my face every time she says you. She pokes my nose.
Specifically his nose.
My nose.
You.
That's my nose. Having fun now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so next part of the week. Going forward.
Okay, so you have the 2 things you gotta do.
I have the 2 things.
Make sure you do those.
Actually, I'm going to talk to, other friends about stuff, so I have it in mind exactly what I'm going to talk to about.
Have you ever heard of The Moth?
The what?
The Moth. It's technically speaking, a podcast, but they do, like, live events where they record the podcast set, and it's a storytelling thing, but it's real-life stories.
No. Have not heard of them.
Okay, so we're going to get you a podcast app on your phone. I'm going to get it on there. You're going to listen to 1 a day for the next week.
Okay.
They're anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour long. I'm not actually sure. I haven't listened for a while. So.
I'm cool with that.
All right. Yeah, that's your task. I'm giving you an easy one because the other 2 are a little bit harder and you haven't done them yet.
Some because lack of forgetting.
Right.
Forgetting, I should say.
And
the other one because of
stuff.
Some circumstantial stuff.
You got some circumstance stuff going on there. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you'll get them done. I believe in you.
Okay. Podcasting app is good. Ooh, you have you have the book thing, right? On Audible, right?
Yeah.
Have you used your book yet for the month?
No, because I think I get that on the 14th.
Can I say for yours to get a specific book that I think will help?
Okay. Which book?
12 Rules for Life.
Okay, let me
Jordan Peterson's book.
write that down.
Because I realize you don't always have time to read specifically, but if you have Audible, so
yeah,
and you get a free book. I figure 1 free book. This is the book that may help you. Again, going with the theme of trying to take care of yourself, trying to treat yourself as if you're responsible for someone that you're supposed to care about, and everything else that's kind of going on. It's a lot of this stuff is mentioned in that book, but it's more clear with like the author, where he comes from. He's a clinical psychologist. I mentioned Jordan Peterson a couple times.
Yeah.
So I think it would be very helpful.
Okay.
If you have questions, that's totally okay. But I think just be open to what he's saying.
Yeah.
And think about it. I think that might do you a little bit more to help with understanding. Maybe some tips or tricks or like, oh, that makes sense kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with using your book, that's the book I would say, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that we're on the track, and I promise this is going to be the only one for the year if I ever make you read a book.
Okay. I mean, you can make me read books. That's fine.
Yeah.
There's a very real possibility I
meant with like Audible because it's it's Audible. So.
I mean, if you have me read a book, I'll probably look on Audible and see if there's an audiobook version. Just because
there most likely is.
Just because if I have to do it in a week, me reading is slow.
Yeah.
I don't read fast.
Again, I get that. It's easier to listen to books than it is to read them. And I know you very much love Audible. You have a lot of books.
So good.
So, that being stated, I think that would be a good challenge for you in the week. And you don't even have to finish it, but like make good progress.
Make good progress.
It took me a couple months to read the book.
Okay.
But I read it too.
Right.
And I was making sure I reread some passages just to clarify and understand and everything.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's a book that some people go to, like they read it like once a year.
Okay.
Just to gain more perspective on it, where they're at like right now and and reflect on it too, like where they've been, how it's helped them, and then they reread it hoping to gain something else from it too.
I can do that.
I think that's a good book. Cool. That is your challenge.
Woo. Anything else we need to tell them?
I think we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So all of the stuff will be in the doobly-doos.
Stuff in the doobly-doos. I think that's going to be our thing from now on.
Stuff in the doobly-doos.
We have stuff in the doobly-doos.
I mean, the doobly-doos is not an original usage for the comment, or for the description.
It's not?
No, Vlogbrothers came up with it. Are you surprised that I am getting my information from Hank and John? You should not be shocked by this at all.
I am not shocked. From Hank and John, I am not shocked at all. I'm still shocked that you didn't come. You could have came up with a brand new word and you missed that opportunity.
I like doobly-doo though. Okay. The Carlin brothers used towel section.
Yeah, the towel section down below.
Yeah. You watched
These socks are amazing.
You watched the Carlin brothers?
These socks are amazing.
I've never felt closer to you in my entire life.
Yeah, I watched the Carlin brothers. I love their quizzes and like their things.
Oh, they're so good.
Their Disney theories are spot on too.
Oh, I know.
And they do Marvel, so I mean,
they're fantastic.
Marvel fanboy here. Hello.
They are fantastic.
They're great.
They're fantastic. Okay.
In the towel section down below, these socks are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good friends. So yeah, everyone, hit the like, comment, doobly-doos down below. We'll put Ashley's eBay on there too.
Will we?
We will.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Be like Bob.
Be like Bob.